course, the elephant in the room right now is that there are two people here who are not going to be with us next year, even if it's temporary. And we want to take some time to honor them. The first I'm going to bring up is Dan Sullivan. He's been doing spoken word club since he graduated, which was like 75 years ago. At least you would think so by his grays and his beard. Dan's gonna do the piece that I can honestly say is probably the first thing that made me believe that writing could change things, that it could do more than just be, words on paper. He's been a friend, mentor, educator. We co-host an open mic together. He's been a life force in my life that's kind of indescribable, as well as this club's, the community of Chicago in Oak Park, spoken word community. I really don't have kind enough words, but I think his work will speak for itself. So I want you guys to make a lot of noise and give it up for Dan Sullivan.
You guys are not going to make this easy. Thank you for that. And David, thank you for that. That was really wonderful. Thanks. This is going to be hard for me. So I have been in this club since I graduated high school. I was one of the founding members like 12, 13 years ago. And my junior year of high school, I had Mr. Khan here as my English teacher, my American Lit teacher. And I was not a good student. And I don't say that because I didn't act out in class and things per se. Teachers liked me. I just didn't do things like homework, and I was probably close to dropping out of high school. And you've heard it here a few times that poetry saves lives, but PK reached out to me, and I went from the lowest grade in all three of his American Lit classes first semester to the highest in all three second semester. PK was just starting to experiment with, using poetry to maybe reach some of the kids that aren't reached by some of the other extracurricular activities in the school, and I was one of those kids, and it changed the course of my life. It's given me the opportunity to not only be a part of this community, but try and help build it and uplift it. It's given me that strength to be in that place, because I don't think I would have been. Man, there's so much, it's hard, there's so much my heart would want to say now. This club, other than my family and my own words, has been the only constant in my life. I have been a member of this club for literally just about half of my life. And some of my best friends came out of this club. I'm so proud of the accomplishments that come out of this club and the people that come out of this club. This was such a wonderful year to sort of call my last year as co-sponsor. I'm not leaving Chicago or anything, so I'll still be around, but this is definitely a big change for me. I'll also say that I'm very proud to be turning it over to such capable hands in Mr. Land and David Gilmer. I think that they're going to do really amazing things with this club. They already have, so I'm excited to see what the future brings. So please give a round of applause for Mr. Land and David Gilmer. It's a great thing jumping into that role. But yeah, PK, we'll miss you while you're gone. And I can't look you in the eye because I'll cry probably. Yeah, we'll miss you while you're gone, and thanks for everything. This poem is called Pens. I wrote it in 2003, and I felt like it was the right piece to sort of put the period at the end of the sentence for me right now. spoken word, this is for you guys. Yeah. Love you guys too. Slam team, why do you have to sit right up front? You know, make it more difficult for me. Writers have given their lives. Osip Mandelstam, exiled for writing Stalin's epigram. Wife, persecuted thoughts like his life, she preserved his work by reserving to memory poems. Boris Pasternak, exiled. Dr. Zhivago, forced by country to reject Nobel Prize. Anna Akhmatova, expelled from Writers' Union, poems banned, 15 years, stripped of ration card, hungry for food, she fed herself with pens, forced to rely on friends to live remainder of days. Dante Alighieri, exiled. Pen morphed Italy's poetry with journey from Satan's fields through purgatory to heaven's haven, riddled with epitaphs of his own banishment. Dennis Brutus, jailed, imprisoned in South Africa, cracked stones with Mandela, now writes in the US as political refugee. Federico Garcia Lorca, lost, feared, loved, compassionate, penned to make art heard, martyred, chastised because his ink had men rethink themselves, died by the blade of his words. So tell me, Lorca, what does it mean to control pens at 5 in the afternoon? Be soothsayer, salivating words at 5 in the afternoon. What does it mean to gargle stanzas at the end of a sword? Chew on line breaks when bullets are locomotives. Spit verse to shadowbox perspective. What does it mean? There's a reason. What does it mean? There is a reason youth are pumping blood into microphone hearts, spitting ink through hungry teeth onto willing paper. There is a reason maturing spirits are vice-gripping pens and pages, mics and stages, ready faces, searching for placement and individuality in a society that tells us we are everyone else. There is a reason men and women have died for their writing. Made difference where there couldn't be. Change where once was panicked hearts, enslaved minds, men and women have died for their writing. They've lived for their writing, loved for their writing, starved, left family, been exiled, sacrificed for a pen, and now we're soul prostitutes singing lipstick-bladed songs on the corner of Ocean Smoke. Soul prostitutes in this imploding supermarket of spirits. Don't be pimped by society's suppression. Wade in the waters of artistry. Join Mandelstam, Pasternak, Akhmatova, Dante, Brutus, Lorca. Make change and difference with pens. Live into word. Weave culture within breath. Reconstruct the fallen temples of art. Have society help us. Join these epic banshees. Exile us. Slice our wrists and eat our heart so they can taste poetry. Then ask writers, what does a pen mean to you?